All right, so I just logged in and every- what what the fuck is this? Hello everyone and welcome back to my second episode of my Xtreme Onechunk Iron Man series, Chunky Broski. I'm still currently a hardcore and I started in Camelot Castle. In this episode, we're just going to be working towards my chunk tasks for the chunk right down here next to Catherby, and I'll put those up on the screen in just a second. But if you like the video, like and subscribe for more, and comment down below if you have anything that I can improve on, or if I missed something, or if you like something, so that I can keep doing it. This is only my second video ever that I've made and edited and everything like that, so I want to keep on improving. But thank you guys so much for all the support on the first video. I was not expecting this. And thank you so much to everyone that commented and gave me advice. But anyways, let's just go over the requirements for this chunk. Zulu asked me to make a graphic so that people can better see it. So I hope this graphic is good. I haven't even made it yet, so I don't know how it looks. For this chunk, I need 20 range, 20 defense for studded armor. I also need 80 cooking in order to cook a shark and 76 fishing to catch one. And that is all the level requirements for this chunk. Now that I have fishing levels, I can also start fishing contests. So I can do the first part of fishing contest for my quests. And there are 2 achievement diaries that I can do. I need to catch a mackerel as well as catch and cook a bass in Catherby. And that is all for level and achievement requirements. And now let's go on to drops I need. Now we're going to start with skilling drops. I need to catch a big bass, which is a 1 in 1,000 drop rate, a big swordfish, which is a 1 in 2,500 drop rate, and a big shark, which is 1 in 5,000. I also need to kill men and women for a bronze med helm, as well as an iron dagger. I also need to obtain an oak shortbow and bronze bolts, which I can just buy from the store. Obtain a studded body and studded chaps, which I also buy from the store. And that is it for this chunk. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. And there are my best in slot boots. And there are my best in slot gloves for probably a really long time. I didn't even know I could get that from big fishing spots. I knew I could get the boots, but I had no idea I could get leather gloves as well. So that's pretty cool. Looking like an absolute tank now. Hey everybody, it's been about a week since that last clip. I spent some time away with family for Thanksgiving, but I'm back and here to get our very first farming level. Damn, those weeds are really strong, huh? There it is. Level 2 farming. And there it is, 46 fishing. I can now catch sea bass with a large net. Alright, so this is actually our second canner in a task. I think it's medium, which means I need to do it because I have to do all achievement diaries. I already completed the first one. It was an easy task, and it was catching a raw mackerel. I'm not sure where that clip went. I'm just learning now how to keep a better track of my clips and where they are. So I've lost a couple on my way there. But there we go, current stage 1. Medium task finished. So now that is all of the achievement diaries that I can do currently. The nice thing about having 46 fishing is now I can hunt for the big bass, since that is one of the items I have to acquire since it's a unique. And I think the drop rate is 1 in 1,000. So I'm only going to be using the big net fishing spots until I get the big bass. And then that's when I will switch to catching swordfish at level 50, because I'll also need the big swordfish. And eventually 76, when I hit that, I'll need a big shark. Those are much further down the road. Alright, random event. Let's see what item I get. Let's go. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh my gosh, look at me now. My camo top with my lederhosen hat. Oh, what a fucking legend. And there it is, my second XP lamp over a day and 2 hours of gameplay. So I think I'm just gonna put it in a hunter again. There's not very much I can do. I think Herblore Cape's here, but I can't put anything into Herblore until I do Druidic Ritual. Yeah, so after looking at a couple different chunks, I think I'm just gonna put it in a hunter. I'd love to be able to catch implings at some point. And there it is. I missed it because I was editing, but I hit 50 fishing. I can now catch swordfish, which is very important because I need a stuffable swordfish. But I'm still hunting the stuffable bass, so I'm gonna keep fishing with the big net spot and not switch over to this harpoon spot with the lobster image until I get the big bass. It's only a 1 in 1k drop rate, but also it'll be nice because that means I'll get a higher fishing level, so harpooning the swordfish should go a little bit faster than if I started it now. I got my first clue on the account. Let's see how far away it is. Gold ring, gold necklace in Varrock. It's quite a ways away. So we will be dropping this. Oh shit, no way. I was AFK, I didn't even notice I got it. Collection log item, big bass. That is another item ticked off of the list. We can move on from bass and go on to swordfish now. Alright, so looking at the drop rate, it's 2.5k for the swordfish. The only issue I'm gonna really have with swordfish is that it should take a lot longer to catch. Shoutouts to Caffeinated. She found me. Most of the time you can find me 314. And obviously in the 3 chunks that I have. If you ever want to come say hi. Found me and was talking me up, and thank you for watching the video and checking me out. Say hi, Caffeinated, in the comments. I did a random earlier and I got a beekeeper's top. I'm gonna keep that for now and hopefully get to put it in the bank. And I also got another clue, so let's go ahead and see where this is. Lumbridge Swamp. I will have to drop that. And there we are, 60 cooking. I am going to take a little break from doing fishing, and I'm actually going to go get some range levels. So I'm going to go ahead and drop these since I got them from Tutorial Island, and I'll just buy my own. And since I'm buying stuff, I'll just upgrade to Iron Arrows, may as well. But I'm just going to train on these men and these women up until level 5, and then buy the next, the Oak Shortbow. And there is 3 range, and a new level about to come up. Level 2 prayer. All from killing men, women, and unicorns. Level 4 range. One more level. And there's level 5 range. So now I can use the Oak Shortbow. I also got my first herb on the account. So I have to get 20 defense, so I think I'm going to switch to getting a few defense levels. I also need a bronze med helm, and a woman has a 1 in 64 chance of dropping one, so I need to get that eventually for my best in slot helmet. You also might be wondering, why am I picking up all this stuff and, you know, wasting inventory space? Well, a couple of you in the comments were saying that it's okay if I go and use this bank in a PvP world. So I'm still debating on what I want to do with that. I think my original idea for that was that I was only going to put items from random events and stuffables and other items on my active chunk tasks. I also decided that I might put all the sharks while I'm hunting the stuffable shark in the bank too, just so I have a nice food source in the future, because that should take me a couple thousand shark in order to get that. But like I said, I'm still debating, so I'm just picking up all these herbs and runes because somebody commented that it's really fun watching the bank grow while you're doing all these tedious, terrible grinds. And there's a clue scroll. I'm debating on what I do want to put in and what I don't want to put in, because while it's perfectly fine for me to use that chest, it's also kind of a long run to keep running there and back every single inventory of fish. But for certain items, I probably will use the bank, just because it was kind of requested by some of the people I watched the first episode. It would be kind of nice to get some of these items out of my inventory, like the gems, the random event stuff, and wood cutting, fire making stuff, so that then I have more inventory space for fish, and my XP per hour will go up, including for cooking too, because I need 80 cooking. There's 3 prayer. I'm off the task list. An iron dagger. And actually on the same kill I got a clue scroll. Let's see. Alcorid. Very far away. 17 hit points. I'm now a tank. So I'm actually going to go throw some of these items into my storage. And here's my first time using the bank off of Tutorial Island, as you can see. And we're just gonna make a best in slot gear tab right here. Tools in this one. And there's my new bank. I just had a heart attack because I forgot I forgot I was in a PvP world and I left the safe zone. Oh man, getting so spooned. There's another item off the list, the bronze medhelm. Medhelm is 1 in 64 and the dagger was 1 in 128 or something. And I must have killed 50 of them. Come on guys, this isn't funny, come back. Fool. 10 defense, baby! Alright, halfway there, I can wear black armor. And there's 13 defense, 5 prayer, and 18 hit points. And there's 8 prayer, and as any good YouTuber does, I missed my defense level, but there's 20 defense. And I ended up almost getting 20 hit points. I'll definitely get that when I'm getting 20 range. I also got some lederhosen shorts from a random, so now I have a really good outfit going. And there's 20 HP, almost 8 range, and there's 10 range, halfway to 20. It's so hard being here with like these stats and these items and just doing the things I'm doing, killing men and women in this tiny house. Because everybody that sees me just keeps thinking I'm a noob and just comes and talks to me. Joke's on them. I actually am a noob. There it is. I'm done with the range. Alright, now all I need is enough money in order to buy both of these. It looks like I'll need 1,600 coins. There we are, now I have enough money to buy myself some studded chaps and a studded body. And there we are. I now have the best in slot range gear for this chunk. Minus the oak shield, I'm not able to fletch as I talked about in my last video. And this is what I was talking about earlier in the video. How everyone thinks I'm a noob. This guy was gonna give me some money because he saw me selling fish to Harry to the fishing store so I could get enough money to buy the studded chaps and body. And with that, I have officially finished everything except for 76 fishing, 80 cooking, getting a big swordfish and a big shark for this chunk. So all I have left is harpooning until I finish those last 4 objectives. But yeah, this chunk's actually gone by pretty well, pretty quickly. I expected it to take longer, but I kind of knocked everything out pretty well. These are my stats now. I got 22 HP, 11 prayer, by getting 20 range and 20 defense. I just trained on men and women. I got 56 fishing, 60 cooking still, and I'll try getting that up over the next week or so. I figured I should also show you guys my bank just from killing men and women. These are all the herbs I got. It's quite a bit actually. I wasn't expecting to get this many. You know, 7 rammers. That's kind of crazy to me. I wish I knew what my KC was. But for some reason my RuneLite loot tracker isn't working. I could technically do the math. I killed 13 unicorns times 4. So 1422 minus 52. 1370 divided by 4. So doing the math, I killed around 350 women based off my prayer level. I added a couple, like 4 or 5, because I did kill a couple men outside the chunk and I couldn't pick up the bones. I really enjoy having more inventory space. This has made not only AFKing, but just my fishing and cooking XP. It just makes it so much easier to acquire them. So I'm really glad that you guys said it was okay in the comments in the first video to to use this chest up here because it really has helped. There's 60 fishing. I missed it like normal. Wow, I got 2 XP randoms today. That's amazing. Just 2 book randoms and 3 genies left to level 2. And I also got camo bottoms. I don't know if I ever showed that. I also got this clue scroll that's in Falador, which is about 3 chunks away if it rolls correctly. I might keep it just for now. This is the closest clue scroll I've gotten out of like my 20 clue scrolls I've gotten. I got bored of fishing, so I decided to come rake. Very entertaining what I have left to do in this chunk. There's another farming level. Let's go. I'm really far from my mic, so I don't know how well you can hear, but there's my first complete set of any random event. I got the Lederhosen top. Oh man, no way. I got another book. There we go. I just need 1 more book or 2 lamps to get to the next level. If I get a lamp, I'll probably just hold it. Good morning. I spent a lot of time on this account AFKing, especially like when I'm laying in bed. But I got 2 lamps, and which is kind of crazy because I think it was 4 out of 6 random events were all XP randoms. But this is enough to put me at level 2 hunter. So let's go ahead and do that. Our first lamp level on the account. Level 2 hunter, there we go. So this is actually really important because I found out from a viewer on the first video that a crop circle spawns right here. And that means I can get implings in Puro occasionally. But the reason why this is so important is that you can get free impling jars as well as buy impling jars daily. You can also get a net. So I'll be able to catch implings as soon as I hit level 17. I don't need to lamp to level 27 or whatever it was, 27 bare hand like I originally thought. However, once I do get 17, that means I'm going to be staying until I can catch a lucky impling. This also means I should have the ability to get a knife. However, I think I'll complete this chunk before I get level 17 in lamping. And depending on what chunks I unlock next, I might unlock a knife already. And I have to come back and get 99 fletching anyways. So that part I don't think is as important. I'm obviously not going to stay in this chunk until I hit level 17 in lamping. I'm going to continue the series. But as soon as I do hit 17 hunter, I'm staying in Puro until I hit level 89 and catch a lucky impling. So I'm not really looking forward to that. I don't know much about implings. I don't know much about Puro. However, that is going to be a part of my future at some point. Anyways, I just thought I would update you on the new development that I found. I did a tiny bit of research on Puro, and thanks to that viewer that left a comment telling me about that. So someone brought up a good point that I should deactivate these 2 chunks for being unlockable since I can't reach it. So I went ahead and took them off my unlockable chunks, and that's a really good call because if I rolled them, I would have just backlogged everything and just re-rolled. But this makes it a lot easier to manage my backlog. I just realized I missed 1 million XP on the account a while ago. I must have been watching like Netflix or something and didn't even notice I hit it. 66. 10 more levels. Hopefully I get the big swordfish in that time. I've gone 16 levels and I haven't gotten it yet, so I want to start on sharks as soon as I get 76. 69 cooking. Nice. There it is. 10 more. 10 more levels. Oh my god, this is taking forever. So I decided to start baking a couple of my swordfish just for the earlier grinding of certain combat requirements. I also got a strength potion as well as some mime gloves and mime legs from random events. 69 fishing. Nice. I'm pretty sure I'm really dry on the big swordfish right now. I'm going to calculate whenever I do get it my estimated amount. Of course I don't know the exact amount since I haven't been banking everything and And there's also the ones that I burn, so I wouldn't have been able to count those anyways. But I'll do a rough calculation at the end. Either after I get 76 or after I get the big swordfish. Even if I get 76 before I get the big swordfish, I'm going to keep going for the big swordfish until I get it. And then once I do get it, I'll go for the big shark. So I'm really hoping I can get it before 76. In order to get 80 cooking, I'm going to have to keep fishing anyways past 76 till probably 77. That's my guess. Maybe it's 78. And that'll be around the time I hit 80 cooking. I'll actually be able to cook a shark. 72 cooking. And there's 70 fishing. 73 cooking. Oh, it's the first XP lamp in like 4 days, I think. Maybe 5. Oh, it's been quite a while. 51 fishing. So I don't know if I talked about this yet, but I got some beekeeper boots, and I have a easy clue that is, I think, 2 chunks away, but there is 2 million XP. So the easy clue is 2 chunks away. I have to go through this chunk and this chunk. So I'm gonna keep it for now. And there is 72 fishing. Still have no big swordfish. I also got 74 cooking a while ago. I missed it because I've been binge watching a New Girl. 75 cooking on the Xtreme Onechunk Iron Man. And there's 1 mil fishing XP, also 73 fishing. And also this guy thinks I'm botting, even though he probably just has his public turned off. So that's fun. That is level 5 farming. I can grow onions if I ever get seeds. And I just decided to make some compost for the XP after I ended up breaking some of these things. Getting close to my fishing and cooking levels I need. And there it is, the big swordfish. I'm gonna crunch some numbers real quick and I'm gonna estimate how many swordfish and tuna I've caught. It's been like a week since I've played. I had my brother's wedding, so I went out. That's why I also sound like I do. I'm a little sick. There it is, I finally got it, level 73. Thank goodness I didn't get it after I already have 80 cooking and 76 fishing, because that'd be really annoying if I had to keep catching them even after I was able to catch sharks. 2 more levels, let's go. And there's a second big swordfish. I don't really know how. I guess I'm not dry on it anymore. I still haven't crunched the numbers. I wrote down the XP I had when I caught the first one and when I started catching swordfish, but I haven't calculated the rough estimate of how many swordfish I caught yet. But that's kind of crazy. I just got a second big swordfish. I was not expecting that. Honestly, I didn't even know that I could get a second one, but that's cool, I guess. Hopefully I don't go dry on the big shark now. And also, almost 77 cooking. 77 cooking. 3 left. 75 fishing. 1 more level until I can catch sharks. But I think I have like 3 or 2.5 more levels until I actually get 80 cooking. So I'm going to be on swordfish and tuna for a lot longer. So now I have the fishing level to do so. I'm going to go ahead and start this quest, the fishing contest. And there we go. I've done the fishing contest as far as I can. So that's another thing off of my list. And now I'm going to go up here and explore. I'm pretty sure that's why I also have food. But I'm pretty sure there's not much I can do up here. I'm mostly going up here to see if there's a way to kill the ice giants. They drop Limpwurt seeds and a bunch of different items that I'd have to get if I can get to them. I also wanted to see if there's an exit into this chunk right here, because then this chunk is also unlockable, but I'm pretty sure there's not. Here are the ice giants. If I want to get to them, I have to get to them through this ladder system, which is through the Ice Queen's lair, which I need 50 mining to get to, and I have no possible way to train mining. But there's another way I could telegrab all the items. However, I don't have a way to get runes right now to even train my magic. As you can see, I'm still level 1. I almost got to level 8 farming, by the way. I've just been raking every once in a while for fun. or anytime I have to go back to the bank, I just drop one of my food and then I pick up and I rake all the patches and then I go bank and then go back to fishing because that's basically all my life is right now. Yeah, I looked up some drop tables. The wolves don't give me anything and there's nothing else in my chunk, so I just wanted to make sure that I can't do that. And it looks like, yeah, and I think this is the only exit off of the mountain. This is the only chunk I can unlock next, excluding these two, obviously. But I was just curious and wanted to go explore all that. Let's see if there was a way to get to those ice giants. Because if there was a way to get to those ice giants, then I'd have to get those drops that I put on backlog from the very first chunk from the ice giants that I couldn't reach. But until I get my magic up from random events, getting lucky with runes and stuff, there's no possible way for me to train yet. So I guess it's gonna still be on backlog for now. There it is, 76 fishing, finally. I can now catch sharks after 4 days and 19 hours playing and like a month of the account being live. Let's catch our very first shark. There we have it. Our very first shark caught. Stage 1 of a diary task, but we can't go any further. Oh, I still need 2 cooking levels, so I'll probably be almost 78 fishing by the time I get 80 cooking. There we have it, our first shark.
Kevin really wanted Waffle House.
That's why when me and Cameron drunk yesterday, we're like, Kevin, you want to get Waffle House? He's like, no. Oh, no. But then he's like, I'm down.
Let's go! Oh my god. Oh, what the fuck? I wasn't expecting this at all. 1.4 million. I was just AFKing, chilling in Josh's stream, and I got the fucking heron. Oh my god. Oh, this is nuts. Wow. Okay. I was not expecting this. This is awesome. I gotta be careful with this. I can't insure it until I get to Ardoin right here. Until I get to this chunk, I can't insure the pet. Holy crap, I can't believe this. I got 79 cooking out. I don't think I recorded it because I was AFK. But I'm 139.5k away from 80. It's a couple more hours. Just past 5 days playing. Oh my god, I can't believe this thing. There we have it. 80 cooking. I can now cook sharks. Alright, let's go ahead and catch a shark. I have caught a shark. And this is my fishing level. I'm at 1.54 mil XP to cooking my first shark. There we go. Now I only have to do one thing. Now I have to catch a big shark, which is a 1 in 5,000 drop rate. Also, every time I go bank, since I have to run past this farm patch, I go ahead and rake everything. So I'm about to be level 13. I'm like halfway to level 13 farming. There we have it. Now I just catch sharks. I'm going to bank every shark. I'm not even going to cook them. I'm just going to throw them in the bank. Once I catch the big shark, though, I'm done. Crazy. Look at that. 80 cooking. Almost 2 mil XP. Holy crap, we're done. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure I'll have to check, but I'm pretty sure that's the last thing in this chunk. Oh my god, I'm finally done with this. That's my XP if you want. See that, 1.65 mil. I'm also about to get 20 farming. I realized I can put compost on all these patches in the tree patch over by where I was fishing for like 19 or 20 XP, which boosted my XP up a ton. But I missed the big shark because I was doing some KBD on my main. Alright, let's see how many shark we have. That is crazy. I got spooned in this chunk. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that I went dry on the swordfish, the big swordfish, because I got very lucky with this big shark. And here's all the untradables and stuff I got from, or random event items from this chunk. This is all from killing men. So I ended up catching about, pull out 6 of these because I think I had 6 before. So I caught 966 and it's a 1 in 5,000 drop rate. So I got extremely lucky. But I think I can finally put this harpoon away. Oh, and here's my another tab. I don't know if I show this tab, but it's just other items I got from random events like the coal and stuff I got from the maze event. This I got from the beekeeper event. But yeah, I kept a couple clues just because they're like in the center of Falador or something. They're close by. These are all the best in slot items that I can get, excluding the ice giants because I'm not able to get up there. So we got our iron dagger, our bronze medhelm, our oak short bow, steel arrows, stud body, and studded jabs. And of course, how could I forget? I got my pet. First time I've ever had the heron in RuneScape. So that's awesome. I was not expecting. I felt like I was gonna get the pet. I'm not sure why. Hey, get off my pet. I felt like I was gonna get the pet. I'm very happy that I did. Now I'm gonna go get 20 farming. I'm gonna quickly do the math and see how many swordfish I caught in order to get the big swordfish. I ended up getting a second one on my way to getting to 80 cooking, but it'll be interesting to see. There's my random event log. I just need 3 mine pieces, 3 beekeeper pieces, the stale baguette, of course, 4 zombie pieces, and I'm done. Okay, everyone, let's get 20 farming. And I did check all my tasks. I am done with this chunks. We will roll another chunk. And there's level 20 farming. So I did the math, like I said I would, to see how many swordfish I really caught. In between catching the big bass and catching the big swordfish, I had 961,000 XP. And I did a rough estimation of 45% of the fish that I caught were swordfish. And that was just off of 2 or 3 inventories added up. So I took 45% of that 961, then dividing it by 100, because swordfish were 100 XP per catch. I caught 4,325 swordfish in order to get my first big swordfish. I did end up getting a second big swordfish later on, so I ended up getting back on drop rate. However, I ended up going dry almost 2,000 swordfish to get that first big swordfish. But as you can see, it made up for it. I caught a heron, and in less than 1,000, I ended up catching a big shark, and I'm very glad that I did because I just passed 6 days of playtime, and I probably would have had 1.5 more days, maybe 2, to hit drop rate. It was so insanely slow to catch shark. I honestly should have timed how long it took me to get one inventory, just out of curiosity. But there's no way I'm catching any more. So let's go ahead and go to the chunk picker. So these are the 3 chunks I can only unlock. Alright, and here we go. So we got 1, 2, 3. I kind of want to get 2 or 3. Whatever chunk I get. Rolling. Oh, what is this? This is new. No. Okay. Take me there. What do I got? Oh, I have to travel through White Wolf Mountain to get there. That's so annoying. Oh, I can get to Cavalry Dungeon. Oh, wow. Wait, that unlocks a lot. Oh my god, I didn't realize Cavalry Dungeon's in that chunk. Oh, I have to do Draconic Visage? 1 in 10,000. Oh no. Okay. Okay, so ignore my inventory. That's for episode 3. Right now I'm recording episode 3 while I edit episode 2. And while I was editing, I realized I can't find the clip where I bought a bronze bolt because it's on the list. I know I did, but I have no idea where that clip went. So I'm just recording this now. I have a bronze bolt. Alright, as you saw a couple seconds ago, I just rolled a new chunk, my 4th chunk. And I haven't gone over my levels yet, so here's a new graphic that I made. Let me know if you guys like these graphics. I haven't really done something like this before. So I could try something else if you guys don't like this graphic, but I feel like it lays it out fairly well and it is very easy to follow. But here I have my levels. I need 30 fire making and 30 wood cutting for a diary. I have to burn a willow log, and that's going to be in the Cavalry area that I just unlocked. I also need 45 magic to teleport to Camelot. And now that I actually have access to runes, I can start training my magic, which also means I need Telegrab, and I'll have to go back to the Ice Giant to get some of those items, and you'll actually see some of those items in the next graphic in a few seconds when we go over items. But levels that I need 40 attack and 40 defense so I can wield and use rune armor and weapons, as well as 40 range so I can use rune knives. However, I'm going to get much higher than that. I have to kill a lot of crap in this chunk, and there's black dragons, and I have to figure out how to kill them since I don't have a anti-dragon fire shield. So range is probably going to be my best bet with that. I have to get 55 magic. For some reason it's a task to cast high alchemy. I'm not really sure why, but I'm just going to follow the list and do it anyways. I won't be surprised if my magic is much higher than that. I'm going to have a lot of items that I'm going to want to cast high alchemy on anyways. I have to get 45 farming because of the rule I set for myself, as well as 58 thieving. Since this chunk has Grimtails in it, I need to get the levels required for that quest, which is 71 woodcutting, 58 thieving, 45 farming, and as well as a herblore level. However, I don't have herblore unlocked, so I didn't include that in this graphic because there's no point if I can't train it. And now onto the items. Now there's a lot going on the screen. I broke it down into 5 different sections. 4 of the sections are the best in slot items that I need to acquire, and the last one is just other items that don't fall into those 4 categories. So for my best in slot melee items I need to get, I need a rune longsword, a rune med helm, a rune chain body, and a mithril kite shield. For my best in slot magic, I need a Zamorak monk top and a Zamorak monk bottom. And my best in slot range, I need to get rune knives and a mithril square shield. It also said I need steel arrows, but I already got steel arrows from the last chunk, so I didn't bother putting that. For my best in slot prayer items, I need Druid's robe top and Druid's robe, as well as a mithril mace, which I have to get from those ice giants that I was talking about a little bit earlier. And for the others, it is an interesting thing to look at. In order to move on from this chunk, I have to get both the Draconic Visage as well as the Smoldering Stone. The Draconic Visage is only dropped from the black dragons in my chunk, so I have to kill, if I was on drop rate, 10,000 black dragons. And since I don't have 95 Slayer or 93 or whatever the level is, I can't kill Cerberus. So I have to get a Smoldering Stone from a Hellhound, which means it's a 1 in 32,768 drop rate. Let's hope I don't go dry on that, because I will be hitting 99 in all of my combat stats probably at that rate. Next up, I have a Curved Bone, which is roughly 1 in 5,013 for every monster that drops it. I'm not sure what monsters in my chunk drop it. I know for a fact like hill giants and stuff probably drop it, and I will be killing a good amount of hill giants at the beginning of my training. And then long bones, which are 1 in 400, and a giant key, which is 128 drop rate. Now, I'm not really worried about the longbow and giant key. Curved bone could prove difficult because only certain monsters drop it, and I won't even get it when I go for the Smoldering Stone because they drop ashes, and I don't think Hellhounds can drop curved bones and long bones. I could be wrong about that, but since they drop ashes, I assume that they don't drop bones. The Draconic Visage is going to be a challenge. I really would not be surprised if I lose my hardcore status this chunk, but like I said in the first episode, I don't really care about that. It was just to see how long I could keep it, and you know, I'm not saying I'm gonna throw it away or anything, but I'm sure I'm gonna mess up and walk into Dragon's path and get one shot or something. But yeah, luckily leagues will be coming out, so I can hunt for these terrible items while leagues is out, because I do plan on making leagues episodes. I'm not sure the twist that I want to do for it yet. If you guys have any ideas or something you want to see, let me know. I'll start theory crafting for all that. Yeah, but those are my chunk requirements. If anyone's confused, you know, don't be afraid to comment below. I try to answer all my comments. And believe me, you probably know more than I do. On to the outro, I guess. Let's go. I just talked about this guy less than 5 minutes ago. Oh my gosh, that's my first XP random in probably 3 days playtime, 3 weeks real life, something crazy like that. I don't even know. But it's been forever. That is a really nice way to end the video. So this is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you liked it, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe or comment, do whatever you want. I really have to thank you guys once again for all the support on the first video. It's gone up even more ever since I recorded that intro. I have almost 5,000 views and nearly 400 subscribers, I think. And by the time I post this video, I could be up a couple more, 100 or 1,000, or I don't know. You guys are just crazy, and this is awesome. I was never expecting this kind of support or viewership from especially just one video, my first episode. And to think how scuffed that episode, and I really hope that this episode was a lot better. And keep telling me things I can improve on, because I listened to a lot of the comments, and I'm working on a lot of the things that you guys did suggest. You know, I read them, I respond. And don't worry, I plan on uploading the next one much sooner than 5 weeks after the first one, or maybe 6 weeks. I just got really busy. My brother got married, the holidays happened, and in the last week or so, I've been getting crushed at work trying to get this video up for you guys. And as you can see, it's over a 40-minute video, so I had a lot of editing to do, especially since I'm new at this. I'm not very good at it, so it takes me quite a while. It'll come with time. It was only my second episode, so I hope I did a lot better. I also plan on streaming on Twitch, and I'll come out with an announcement when I decide when that is. The link to my Twitch is going to be in the comments if you want to follow, so you can get notified when I do end up going live. But it probably won't be for another week or two. But thank you guys once again so much for watching, and if you made it this far, you're an absolute legend, and I really hope to see you guys soon.